Hi, I'm Lizzie Belove, and this is day 6 of my 30 days to my leap of faith. I definitely have had a very interesting day, and I have a lot to think about, a lot to chew on, a lot to process. And so, this might be a shorter video than the other ones, but basically, my big message from today and for today is to really trust in the process, trust in the unknowingness of it all, trust in the fact that there are infinite possibilities in the world. And when you open up to them, what you think is going to happen usually and almost always never is. And that's not a bad thing. I believe that when I have articulated my vision for my leap of faith, it was that I had this potential option of moving to San Diego or doing whatever it was. And I'm not exactly sure what the leap of faith specifically is going to be or what the actual events are going to look like at the end of these 30 days. But I had an idea of moving someplace and doing something, and really, I think the reason I even needed that is just for my cognitive brain to have something to hold on to. So I wasn't just feeling this complete emptiness, this complete lack of planning. Because as humans, sometimes some of us more than others need to have something concrete to at least hold on to, like some idea of what's going to happen, or else we just kind of go crazy. So today I got a big wake up call. I'm not going to really go into it because I'm still processing it, but basically it was a big realization. Like I got called out on some stuff by my energy healer, my spiritual healer, and I realized that I was doing and planning things based on fear and based on a feeling of lack and not based on trust and love of myself. And I'm super glad that that happened. It was really a manifestation that came about because I'm doing this leap of faith, because I surrendered to the universe, because I realized that I needed some really direct and divinely sourced guidance to really keep me on my path of love and of commitment to be in my divine purpose. I really do feel like there's a way of living one's life that's in alignment with source, with, our divine connection. And when we do that, we are provided for. And so often, there are, like yesterday I talked about Katy Perry, there's also the case of like Moses or Jesus or different biblical people, they're not characters, that had Noah, even, that movie Noah. I saw that and it was this incredible example of faith. Like Noah had complete faith that he was following his divine guidance, and in doing so was creating a space for these animals to come, and he didn't have to control that. And when the ark was ready, the animals came. And even today I went to go meet a beautiful friend that I hadn't seen in a while for dinner, for tea, and we went to Cafe Gratitude, and anyone who's ever been there, you end up at the end, you get these cards from the game that Cafe Gratitude was modeled after. I'm not going to get into that. It's a whole different story, but basically it has like esoteric spiritual questions on it that are geared to help you shift and really think about your intentions, your life, the way you approach it, your perspective. And the card that I got today was all about trust. Like, how are you not trusting spirit? How are you trusting? Where can you bring more trust and more faith into your life? And my conversation with my friend really geared around that, like really trusting and having faith in ourselves and in our hearts and in what we are really called to do, and believing that we are capable of it, and believing that we don't have to limit ourselves. We don't have to settle. We don't have to compromise our values, because we really need to be fiercely excited about our passion and about what we want in life. And that's the only way to get what we want, because it's not easy. It's not easy to be spiritually growing. It can be really, really hard. It can be one of the hardest things ever. So I really hope that my explaining this to you, my being very transparent and very I may not be sharing the details of what happened today, but basically the sense of I got called out on living, being in my fear, and it feels daunting, but it also feels really good because I really, really want my actions and the way that I move forward in my life from here on out to come from a place of belief in myself, belief in my capability to create a beautiful life for myself, trusting the universe to show up and to help me take care of myself in a way that's in alignment with my values and my soul purpose and my happiness, my joy, my divine joy. And I believe that when one does that, one is compensated abundantly in whatever that is. And today it happened that I manifested enough money to get the healing session, and then I went and my friend ended up buying me dinner, and the person that I met last night that I talked about in the video yesterday, the new friend of mine offered to buy me dinner too in exchange for me giving her a ride home last night. So it's just, these are things that I'm really realizing that is really what abundance is. Abundance isn't just I get a paycheck, I go buy food. It's like, it's a circulation of energy. I get money, I give it, like somebody gives me money for my healing sessions. I give it to another healer for their healing sessions. I don't know what she does with it, but then I get I give somebody a ride home, then my friend buys me dinner. And so it's kind of like it's a flow, and that is really what faith is about. We are really taken care of. And what I've realized is, like, when we're in this flow, we're going with the current of energy. We're going with the current of life. We're going downstream, which is easy. And when we get in fear, we freeze, we get tense, we block the flow of energy. And sometimes it takes someone to just be very direct and say, like, hey, you're coming from a place of fear, in a very loving way. But it can take that to really shake me up, shake somebody up, and realize what's going on. So, today maybe the question is, where are you coming from a place of love in your life and approaching with trust and faith that your efforts will be compensated as long as they are from a place of love and wanting to help yourself and others, coming from a place of service and a place of the heart, and also a place of wanting to be compensated, not just, giving your energy and time away for nothing. And where is that happening in your life? Like, where is that balance? Where can you bring that more into your life? And it's not going to be something cut and dry. It's not black or white. It's really is this balance, and just really about course correction, and it's about progress. Again, progress, not perfection. So hopefully you can give yourself be easy on yourself. Don't give yourself a hard time. And I will check in tomorrow. I almost did this video tomorrow morning, and I was like, I'll just do it in the morning and, talk about the day before. But I wanted to keep with my commitment, and I want to be honest, because I really want this to be a 100% authentic, not, non-adulterated, like, not, oh my God, I can't, this is where I'm at right now. I can't think of words. Not photoshopped, I might edit just so there's a lot more brightness and richness in the color of the video. But other than that, this is me. This is how I am. This is what this process looks like for me. It might look different for you. It probably will look different for you, but it might have a little bit of similarities as well. So I'm sending you many, many angel blessings. Again, if you want to contact me, look in the information below on YouTube, in the description of the video, and you can contact me that way. Otherwise, I love you all. Thanks for tuning in on this journey of mine. We're all going someplace good. So many, many blessings. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.